welcome to the SweetPea Chickadee YouTube channel. I'm Kimberly. Today is June 2nd and this is episode 27 and I'm coming to you from Haymarket, Virginia on a wonderful thunderstorming or pre-thunderstorming day. Brooke is not with us right now. She is my co-host, so if you guys don't know, this is a crafty podcast, primarily knitting. Brooke does mostly crochet. She's my 16-year-old daughter. We host this together usually. During the school year, it's a little iffy. But Brooke is just getting over being sick, and that's probably the reason why you can see it's been so long since our last episode. Brooke's been sick twice, and I've been sick once. So Brooke had a stomach virus a week later, which prevented us from going on our trip, our wedding trip that we were going to go with for our friends. If you guys saw the last episode, like the day we were leaving, she got sick. So then the next week, I got sick, of course. And then Brooke just got COVID. Well, she's just getting over getting COVID, but she's the first one in our entire family that had gotten COVID. And my husband travels all the time for work, so out of everybody, really. But she also goes to high school, and even though she wears a mask, that's just, you know schools, they're just germs. So she just got it, poor thing, right before my mom was coming for my nephew's graduation. So Brooke didn't get to go to the graduation. She's just all in tears. It was actually so sad because I had her take a home test. Well, the first day she wasn't feeling well. I thought it was like a cold or allergies. The next day I'm like, wait, sore throat, coughing, that's kind of COVID symptoms. Let's take a home test. And she was negative. The very next day, her throat was so swollen. I was like, oh my gosh, she's got something. She's got strep, she's got flu. Took her to the doctor. Nope, she's got COVID. I'm like, serious? I just tested her. But poor thing. And as soon as the doctors left, she was like, I'm sorry. I'm like, Brooke, why are you? You don't have nothing to be sorry about. It's not your fault. It just happens. And everybody will get it, I'm pretty sure, eventually. So don't worry. And so far, we all feel fine. And she's just getting out of it. So she had to be 10 days out of school. And it's at the very end of school. So she's super stressed. So everyone pray for her. Send happy vibes to Brooke. She's really, really stressing out. But she's going to be fine. Yeah. So, welcome. I'm like looking at my notes because Brooke usually helps me with this intro. Viewers. Oh my gosh, you guys. Okay, first, thank you to all of our returning viewers. Without you, we wouldn't even be doing this. And thank you to all the new people. Hooray, you found us. Also, you guys, 500 subscribers. I think we have like, what, 503, 4 or something like that. We have 500 subscribers. So that means we have the new community tab, which is awesome because that means I can post on there. And I don't think you can see it on the TV because I don't think I see other people's community posts on the TV. You might be able to go to a community tab. I haven't tried it yet. But what you do is if you have the app on your phone, when you're looking at all of your subscriptions, like seeing any new videos as posts, it'll pop up as like something I post. So if you guys didn't see it, go check out our first 500 subscribers post. Just announcing that we had 500 subscribers, and that means we have our 500 subscriber giveaway this episode. So stay tuned for that. It's gonna be awesome. And you can find us on Instagram at SweetPea Chickadee. You can find Brooke, her little crochet account, on Instagram at chickadee.crochets, pretty sure. You can find me on Ravelry at Karmeni, just my first initial last name, and Brooke is on there under barmeni05. And yeah, I think that's it for the intro. It's been a while. It's been a hot minute. Go grab a drink. I've got so much to show you, honestly. And also, I'm feeling really chatty Cathy today. So it's going to be a long one. And Brooke was okay to sit out because you know how she loves when I have tons of acquisitions to show, which I think is the best part. But luckily, my acquisition section is always towards the end anyways of the episode. So if you guys don't want to see all the acquisitions, you can I'll let you know when acquisitions are coming up. It's going to be a doozy. And honestly, I don't even remember. I was keeping them separate, but then I'm like, I might have been missing stuff. So I don't even know if I got everything, but it doesn't matter. You'll get to see a whole bunch of stuff. All right. See, my notes are like, they're like from the first time because I was going to record right before we went to the wedding weekend, which is the first weekend of May. We were going out of town because our friends were getting married. And we were going to go, it's like wedding weekend. It was going to be so cool, like an adult weekend. And then we were going to, on the way home, stop by Maryland Sheep and Wool. And then of course, Brooke, as we're going to leave as soon as she got out of school, she had me come pick her up from school early, which is a good thing because she has a stomach bug. It was so sad. We canceled our whole weekend we felt so bad for the wedding, but I mean, what if we were going to get sick that weekend, which we didn't, but what if we didn't want to carry that and infect everybody at the wedding. That would be a nice gift, huh? So anyway, so then Sunday comes and she was super sick all weekend. Sunday comes around and Maryland Sheep and Wool is when we were going to go there, and I had to go because I had a pre-order. So Damon drove me up and I did like the quickest shop through of Maryland Sheep and Wool ever, and I missed half the things I marked. Like I went through the sheet and I marked the booths I definitely wanted to hit, and I even wrote down exactly what I was looking for, and which was really cool because if you go on Sunday, I know it's like some things are sold out, but you got to see everybody post from Saturday, so you know what each booth has. So I knew exactly what I wanted. And I still forgot half the booths. I was just like, I was in a hurry to get home to Brooke, and I just went through and I bought a bunch of stuff that I was planning on, and we left. But I had a pre-order that I had to pick up, and here is a picture of my pre-order. It's a bunny. I got my very first English Angora. It's a boy. He's a buck. His color is called lilac, which is just like a light gray, like a light silver. Oh my gosh, he is the cutest thing ever. It's my very first bunny ever. And I'm spinning that wool, you guys. You better believe that's like one of the reasons I got an Angora, because they do take a lot of work, like weekly at the least. You have to groom and make sure they're completely dematted because that hair is super long and there's just a lot of extra care, but they're the most social and like affectionate bunnies ever. Oh my God, he's so cute. Okay. So cute. And I think he's like 11 weeks now. I got him like right before he was 8 weeks. But he's so cute. I'll put some like videos in here. Oh my gosh, he's adorable. And his hair keeps getting longer. So I shave him if I want to spin his wool, which I do, 3 to 4 months. So, which I hear is quite the ordeal, but I will figure it out. I'm so excited. So his name is Bunnerbun. So what happened with that? Story time. I couldn't decide on a name. I had it down to Loki because of his ears. I feel like they look like Loki. And also Indy, like Indiana Jones. And also Indy dyed yarn. I feel like it kind of went together. Because I had a lot of good bunny names, but they were all for girls. And I chose him. I knew he was a boy. And I was like, I had no good boy names. I wanted something short and cute. And so while I couldn't decide between the two, I kept calling him Bunnerbun, just like I just came up with it. And then I'm like, why am I trying? I just call him Bunnerbun. That's his name. So actually, I think that's my husband's idea. Just name him Bunnerbun. That's just what it is. Either that or my son. One of them said, just name him that. I'm like, okay. So then he already had to go to the vet because he has an eye issue. And I'm like talking to the vet. They're like, what's his name? I'm like, oh, it's Bunnerbun. B-U-N-N-E-R. Separate word. B-U-N. So they're like, oh. And then the guy came, because like emergency drop off. The guy came to get him from my car, and he's like, Bunner boy? I'm like, it's Bunnerbun. You can call him Sir Bunnerbun if you want. He's so cute. Oh my gosh, you guys. Adorable. Anyways, I could talk about Bunnerbun for hours. So let me get to bows. That was kind of like a really fast, quick and dirty of our updates from like the last. My mom is in town still. Brooke came out of quarantine a couple days ago. I actually kept her in quarantine a couple days longer because my mom is kind of high risk. So I didn't, just in case, like she had to say, she stayed in her room for an entire week and let her out. And then, because she still had symptoms, like she still sounded sick. So I'm like, no, you can just stay there. So she was so sad. It was like, every time we go in there, she was like, someone talk to me. It was so cute. Like, I'm sorry, Brooke. We all go in there with a mask. So anyway, she just came out a couple days ago. She's still getting, now she's kind of antsy to go do stuff, but she'll go back to school on Monday. Okay, so faux. Now, I of course already forgot one because I didn't have one on my list, and it's sitting right there on my dresser, but whatever. This is the Rexton hat by the Knitty Pine. So she's already released it. I think it released last week, and so many people applied for it. I ended up doing the large size. Medium size would fit me and probably my husband too, but we did the large size because she needed it done. I'm like, you know what, we've got big heads. It's not like it's falling off me, you can tell, or my husband. But yeah, so, and that's used with, I actually have the yarn right here. Yes, it is used with 2 of Wands, Lion brand, Hue and Me, or Hue Plus Me. And this is the exact color. This is the Fatigues colorway. That's why my husband wanted this color, because it was called Fatigues. He really wanted a dark blue, which I think I bought to make him another one in like in a smaller size. You can make it to where you don't flip the brim if you want, but the pattern is for a flipped brim, and it does tell you in the pattern how to make a shorter brim. But my husband loves it, made it for him, although I might seal it, and I do have more. I bought more. I went crazy on this stuff. This is some great bulky, chunky wool blend. It is bulky weights. 80% acrylic, 20% wool. I love it. And Joann's, because I went to Joann's, they have a huge selection. You can see the colors in person, or you can just order on Lion Brand. And I always wait. If you're going to order on Lion Brand, I always wait for a sale. They always have sales. And they usually have 30% offs are quite common. Sometimes they have 35. And I think I made a huge order when there was a 35% sale. So that was like a test knit, and it was done. I had it done in like 2 or 3 days. It was really quick. And that was, I want to say, before I got sick, maybe after Brooke's first sickness, before my first sickness. Because yeah, ever since, and then when I got sick, I just been like, it took me a while to get back into knitting. I was so sick I couldn't even sit up. I mean, I was sick. So of course you can't knit. I didn't even watch TV. I just laid there in silence. It was so sad. And then I just recently, like last couple days, been like, okay, I'm gonna start knitting. And also I got my nails done. So you can see my nails. And these are not super conducive to knitting. I don't know why. The lady talked to me. I I was asking for like this length, like barely anything. And she talked to me. She's like, well, it'll look prettier. I'm like, okay, let's try it out. And then when you get your nails done, you have to go wash your nails off. As soon as I was just trying to like maneuver, I was like, I can't even function with these. What was I thinking? I'm not a long nail person. I just realized that. Maybe back in my younger years, not. So like when I go get these filled, they're going to get all the way down. I can still knit with them. I had to it took me a second to get back into a flow. But yeah, they're just like, anyways. So what I did was, I cast on something new even yesterday. Got things ready. So I'm back in the mojo is what I'm trying to say. But first, and actually, before I really get into foes, even though I already talked about the Rexton hat, last episode Brooke and I were in it, and we were sitting in front of my Radvent throw. So this was on the back of the couch. And I don't know if I've ever showed the full thing in a video. I made this 2021 Advent. No, that was last year. 2020's Advent. 2020's Advent. Oh yeah, because this would have been before I started recording. So 2020's Advent. And I actually used 2 because I got 2 12-day Advents. They were 2 12-day Advents with a full skein. So I had 24 mini skeins and then 2 full skeins. So I made the Advent throw out of it. And this is all knitting. This is not even crochet. So basically you knit this in the round. And then when you bind off, it's a square. Isn't that cool? And then you block it out. But yes, so this is all from Yarn Cafe Creations. One was the My Little Pony 12-day Advent. And the other one was a Strawberry Shortcake one. All from my youth. But yes, so this was one of the full skeins. Obviously, I could do more of that one. And it pretty much got me took up 1 mini skein. I think I had like 5 grams left or 4 grams left. And this was the other full skein. And then I just used Broco Ultra Wool for the main color, like the cream or the snow color, whatever it is. But yeah, so this is what it is. It's a Radvent Throw by Amba O'Brien. I love it so much. And you can also don't have to do it as Advent. You could do it as like, all one color, coordinated colors, however you want. I love it. It's a perfect size. I made mine, I think, a little bit bigger than the Advent or than the pattern suggests. I think I made it one row extra, or I don't remember. I made it by here. I'll even count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I think it's, so 5 by 6, I think it's a 4 by 5 on the pattern. So I just added an extra row basically. Because I'm tall, I need something long. But yeah, I love it so much. It smells great. My wool wash is nice. Okay, so there's that one. It's a knit one, which is what I was looking for at the time. I was like, I just want something knit, like a knit kind of blankety thing. I wanted to make squares. I wanted to make something out of each color Advent each day I opened it. And I wanted to be knitting. That was like my only qualifiers when I found it. Okay, now, does everybody have your drinks? It's gonna be. Also, I'm like not organized. I was organized for the first recording of this, and then I was gonna record, and then Brooke got sick. Then I was gonna record, I got sick. So this is like, I don't know, attempt number 3 or something. So this is, I'm drinking, I have a couple drinks. Does anybody else have this? I always have at least like 2 drinks with me at all times. Does that happen to anybody else? Right now I have my water, my ice water in my cup, cold cup. And this is coffee. This is, ooh, my mom got me this off Amazon. You get like a box of like different flavor coffees. It's Mod's coffee. And they're all different flavors and they're really good. This one's French toast. So what I do with flavored coffee, if I drink black coffee, I just drink Donut Shop straight black. But if I add a flavor, like a flavored coffee, I have to add creamer. I don't know why. I don't think it tastes good by itself. And I just use the Dunkin' Donuts, like just the regular extra or whatever, the cream and sugar. And then you can just taste the flavor from the coffee. So yeah. Okay. I'm like sitting on the floor. I got so much spread out right here. I've done some washcloths. So this is the one I showed you guys last time. This was March's washcloth from the kitchen and sink shop. If you join her monthly, or if you join her newsletter, she'll send you a washcloth pattern each month on the 1st, and then she'll release it later in the month on Ravelry for free, and you can add it. She did it last year, but now if you want last year's, you buy them. And this year's are all free as they come out. So this was March's, which I really liked. Because like it's like basic, but got something extra over here. So I was making them for the wedding. I don't think they're watching. But I was making like a little set. So this was the first one. It looks way more gold. It looks like sunshine yellow. This is more gold in person. And this is by my Estelle Suds yarn that I'm using for my monthly. And honestly, that was the last washcloth I've knit of the month. I haven't done April, May, and then we just got June, so I haven't done that either, but I will later. And I just started this one. So that's very accurate. So this is more gold color, and it goes with this. And the other color is going to be this, like I said, a 3. And this is just, I love this cotton. I needed it quick, and I wanted something soft, and Hobby Lobby had this nice soft cotton to use for washcloths. So yeah, if you want to know, this colorway is, it's all are 100% cotton, which is nice. Does it have, oh, Woods, number 230, Woods. I wonder what this one is. This one is Sage, the green one, number 40, Sage. Do you even have the other one in here? Nope, something yellow. I don't know what it is. All right, so that was so I really only finished this one. I started this one, and I still need to make this one. And then I have other washcloths I need to make for another wedding that had already happened, like a little goodie box we're sending. Haven't done that yet. This is all before I got sick, and I have not picked it up since because I just haven't wanted to reach for it. I've been wanting to knit my other stuff. Okay, and they're all sitting here. All of that is in my, this is the Kate bag by Scrappy Angel. It's like a small, oh, what was her retreat bag? That's the Kate. So it's like a wireframe top. It's very nice. Fits a lot of stuff. Okay, then something that's pretty much finished, but not all the way, so I'm not really counting it as finished, is my Stria. Now, I've lost enthusiasm because I'm really upset. I mean, okay, I'm less upset than I was in the beginning, but look. All done. Completely done. Look at that. I mean, everything is woven in. I do need to snip because I have blocked it. Everything is woven in. I need to snip. But I'm kind of like super frustrated. First of all, I haven't picked out the buttons. I have buttons. I haven't decided on the buttons, which is what main holdup is for knowing that it's finished. And I'll show you what I've narrowed it down to, which is really all the ones I ordered. So, okay. So I have, these buttons are all from, you guys, I'm a hot mess right now. Where did I put them? So these are all from Twin Mountain Handcrafts, which is local to me. So there's one of the buttons. Those are the rose gold sparkle. They're like acrylic, I believe. Okay. So there's those ones. Those rose gold sparkle is one of the ones. This one, rose gold mirror, is the other one. And there's one more. This is like the iridescent one. Oops, off camera. So I cannot, for the life of me, figure out which one I like better. So, and I won't be buttoning them, but you know, it's gotta look nice. And they basically all look nice. It's basically what I want. What am I going for? Do I want like this? So that's gonna be kind of shiny, but it's cool how it matches. And I feel like this might be kind of hard to match on another one of my sweaters. So if it matches this, I should utilize it. But also, it's very flashy. Then I have the gold sparkle, which I think I'm leaning towards. This was the first one I thought that I would get. Like, this is why I bought this gold sparkle. I thought this would be like a no-brainer. See? That one. Less flashy, but still sparkly and awesome. Then, I also have the mirrored one, which seems to have run away already. And I was just showing my mother, so I don't know where it went. All right. Well, it looks like one of these. Brooke's vote is this one. But this is also kind of flashy. So I was thinking, since this cardigan is already kind of flashy because it's got bright colors, it's already bright, that maybe I should go less flashy with the button, but still be amazing with the gold sparkle. You know what I'm saying? What do you guys think? Let me know. Let me know in the comments. And also, now I'll tell you why I'm upset. When I shouldn't have blocked it. Anybody who has the Stria, if you're okay with the fit when you try it on, don't block it. I mean, I would have had to wash it eventually, but I could have cried then. So I literally just washed it and laid it flat. I should have been more aware and like tried to cinch it back in. Because I think the act of me just carrying it to the blocking mats stretched it out so much. It was huge. Like the buttons, and now it is a V-neck button, so the buttons do start like farther down. By the way, do you guys like my shirt? Never skip leg day. It was the only shirt, the only size they had left, and I had to roll up the sleeves. Because I was like, I'm getting it. I don't care how big it is. So the V buttons start down here on me anyways, but they started like at my belly button. It was huge. Like, and I was like, what is this? The sleeves hung down to here. I'm not even kidding you. I was like, what is this? I mean, I'm all for longer sleeves. I'm long, but I was like, what? And the whole aesthetic of what I was going for was a more fitted cardigan, like to wear out nicely, not an oversized cardigan. And I about cried. And I don't know if you guys have finished this, but it's half fisherman's rib the whole way, and I was not going to go back and fix it. I was like, no. But then I'm going to have to fix it somehow because I'm not going to not wear it. I love the yarn. This is Hue Loco. This was their Love is a Battlefield mini skein set, and this is Earl Grey on their sock. One of their socks. Phyllis sock. The 75-25. So now what I did was, you guys, I researched. I'm like, I know I can throw things in the dryer. How do I do this? Okay, so this is how I did it. I sprayed it with water. So you spray with water to get it damp. And I really highlighted the areas that I really wanted to shrink down, which was almost everywhere. It was really the upper and the arms. And then it worked. So the body is fine. Now, my sleeves have shrunk up, but they're still just here. I'll try it on really quick. It's not going to look right because my t-shirt's a little big, but I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. Okay. So the body, which you can't tell, but it's like perfect. Like, oh, I would almost like it to be like a smidge longer, but it's okay. It's fine. It like barely, like it's, you can't tell, but it barely fits around. I have to kind of stretch it out, right? But look at the arms. Look. You can't, I mean, you can't, if I were to like not hold it on my wrist, right? Right? It's because what happened was, I always forget this about me too. And remember, I was going to cinch this up, and then I thought it was going to be too tight, and so I went the full size 6. No, Kim. If I could go back in time, I would say cinch this up and do the in-between 5 and 6 size. But I didn't listen to myself. I got worried. What happens is at this part, while everything stretches out and blocking, I forget that my armhole also stretches, which then makes my armhole start farther down my arm, which makes everything longer. Does that make any sense? Because like when I first tried it on, it was like cinched up. So it was like here. And then look, my sleeves are like perfect, right? But because my armhole now starts down here, like halfway to my elbow, right? So it's not as bad. But look, it like hangs over my cup. Look at that. So here's my question now. I can do another round of dryer, but like, look, you guys, it doesn't. I mean, it's not terrible. It's just that when you put a lot of money and time into something and it doesn't work out even remotely close to what you thought it was going to be. Okay. So my thing is I can try another dryer routine, which was great. Okay. Oh, sorry. You spray. They say what, 10 or 20% damp. I don't know what that means, but I just did it like lightly damp. You throw it in the dryer under medium heat for 5 or 10 minute intervals. I did 5-minute intervals for a total of like 15 to 20 minutes, right? I just kept going until it was dry and then I stopped. And I tried it on, I'm like, yay, because honestly the sleeves were so big. I was like, yes, this is amazing. But now when I tried it on, I'm like, oh, they're still too big. They're still. I mean, it just wasn't, this fits me fine. Well, I got a huge t-shirt underneath. Like, right, I don't know. It's not terrible. It's just I already have an oversized cardigan. Anyways, okay. So my question is, should I respray just the sleeves and throw the whole thing in the dryer? But the problem is this will not be damp. Is that an okay thing? Can like I throw this in the dryer under medium heat and it's not damp, or is it going to do something crazy? I don't know. That's kind of my dilemma because I don't want this to shrink up anymore. This is fine. And I don't think it would. I just really want to try this. Maybe I'll just try it for like 5-10 minutes, and if it starts getting weird, I can stop it. Now that I'm wearing it, it's just way right here was not what I had in mind. And I really, really, really do not want to pull. Now, it's not like I would have to knit a whole bunch. I could just pull this out, go back like this much, and then redo a cuff. But I was done. When I bound off, I was done. But am I going to wear it like this? So I'm going to try the dryer thing, I think. And if that doesn't work, I mean, honestly, it can be a little loose, just like a little less loose. Like here would be nice even. We'll see. But I'm going to have to go back and fix it because I mean, this is really expensive and a lot of time, and I really want to wear it. It's beautiful. So let me know about the spraying arms. If you guys have done that, sprayed certain sections and throw it in the dryer. If that's an okay thing, what do you guys think? Also, which buttons? Do we want gold mirror? That's Brooke's favorite. Gold sparkle, which I think is my favorite. My mom kind of liked this one. Or my mom also liked the iridescent one. Which is this one. Which I like the iridescent one because also, like, it wouldn't go with many things, I don't think. But it would go with this. I do not know. All right, guys. Okay. Talk about that one a lot. What do you guys think? But don't you love it? It's just a little bit, and honestly, if this could, maybe I could also respray this whole top because I want this to kind of I want it to be more fitted. You know what I'm saying? If I talked for like 20 minutes about this cardigan, I probably. Okay. And then of course we've all been sick, so I haven't had time to really address it, but like, I was so upset. Oh my gosh. I don't think I've ever been that upset about an item until that happened. And people told me too. You can see it on all the reviews. The sleeves will grow. They say the sleeves grow, guys. Watch out. But then when I blocked my swatch, it didn't grow that much. So I figured, oh, no problem. Okay. There we go. Next item. So that's kind of a faux. I don't even have it marked in my Ravelry as a faux because I haven't put buttons on it. And I still gotta fix it. So it's under WIPs. I'm done with those, right? This is a hot mess, you guys. Yes. Okay. We're on WIPs. Washcloths, this one. Okay, perfect pocket shawl. Oh my gosh, you guys. Beth, if you're watching, which I don't think you are. As you recall, I'm making the perfect pocket shawl by Sonja Hood. Did I put down her? No, she's Sonja Hood. I don't remember her Instagram handle. But this is a crochet shawl. It's basically a long rectangle, right? I just started putting on the fringe on this side. Or I'm almost done. And then I got fringe to go on this side. Last time I showed it, I was almost done, and then I had to rip the whole thing out because I missed the border. But look, I was there when I last showed you guys, so I finished. And I've added fringe. Almost. See, I just got this little section right here. And I'm going to have to go back and fix the spacing on the bottom 3. But yes, so I'm doing the fringe. So what this is like, it's a long, as you can see. I'm putting this on really awkwardly. I don't know why I did that. Okay. And I've already made the pockets, which are right here. Okay. So the pockets go on after I do the fringe. And what you do is you wrap it around like this. And then here, right, where the fringe is hanging down, is where pockets are going to be. Pockets, like right above the fringe. And so you put your like you have pockets. So it's almost like a jacket, but it's just a shawl. See? And then you put your hands in your pockets. It's pretty cool. Not a really good way to, I'll put her picture here so you can see how Sonja did it. But this is so soft. I'm using the yarn that was called for in the pattern, which is Lion Brand Heartland, which is my first time using Lion Brand Heartland. And this is in the Mount Rainier color, which is like the light gray. It's my first time and it is so soft. It's very soft. I want a blanket out of this. And very affordable. So I think it's 100% acrylic. And I'm making this as a gift knit or a gift crochet. So for sure, 100% acrylic is nice for people when I'm gifting it. They can just throw it in the wash. But I'm almost done. I'm just doing the fun part of like, I've already done all the crocheting. I just got to attach this to here when I got all the fringe on, and then I got fringe to put on this side. And it'll stretch out as and she's like half my size, Beth. So this will be nice and big on her. Okay. All right, so this is really, I'm really excited about this. Like as we watch movies at night, I've been like cutting to cut each fringe and this, so it calls for 4 skeins. I have this much yarn left. I'm hoping it should be plenty. I just gotta finish the fringe and do the other fringe. Should be plenty of yarn. And I also, when I ordered hers, because there was a sale like back in like Christmas time in December, I bought 2 other colors because I wasn't sure which color she would want, and I had her pick. I bought the color that's in the picture pattern, which is like a neutrally sand color, which I think I want it in that one, this shawl. And also I got like a dark gray. So I have those as backups for if I ever want to make this or something else. So that one's almost done. Okay. What next? And oh, my key to my heart socks, but they're at my sister's house. I left them there. I'll show those next time. I've finished one sock and I've finished the heel flap and I'm picking up stitches for the gusset. That's where I'm at. Oh, Brooke's Summer Court Tank, you guys. Oh my gosh. Okay, so the Summer Court Tank by Hoard Designs. As you remember, this is in my beloved Tim Eads bag. I don't think he makes bags anymore, but oh my gosh, I love this bag. It was my very first project bag I bought for myself. Okay, so this is Summer Court Tank, Hoard Designs. We are using Alexandra, the Art of Yarn. We are using 2 different colorways, and I got all the way through and I didn't even need the 3rd color. Okay, so Brooke really wanted a tank top out of this yarn. Shoot, this is it's got like pops of lime green. She really wanted a tank top. We were at our Needles in the Haymarket or LYS, and she really wanted a tank top. They only had 2 skeins of this. And Brooke's tall, and so I wasn't sure how many skeins I would need because we didn't have a pattern ready. And like, I didn't know how long it was going to be or whatever. So I'm like, I'd really be more comfortable with 3 skeins just in case. So what we decided on was to grab this one, and it's got pops of blue. But even then, like, this gray is supposed to match that gray, and it doesn't. This is like more of a bluish gray. This is more of a like browny gray. So we were going to use this for the straps if we had to, because it's work bottom up. But then I realized I did the whole front straps, and I only have to do back straps. I'm like, Brooke, I have plenty of this yarn. I've even got more. Look at this. We weren't even close to using it. And I extended her body up a little bit. We're even close. I had plenty. I'm like, okay, Brooke, do you want me just to do the whole thing in the green, or do you want me to add in the blue? And she wants me to add in the blue. So I'll show you where we're going to add it in at. So here it is. It's a cropped tank top, and it's supposed to be a little loose. So here it is. Here's the front. This is really hard to show, but here's the front. And look, I alternated skeins, obviously. Isn't that perfect? Look at that. This in the pattern call, you can add beads if you want. We did not add beads, but here's the lace panel that'll get all blocked out. The back is nice and short. I basically made sure, because you bind off the back first. And so we made it's pretty cropped, but it does cover basically just above her bra strap is where it covers. And I'm gonna add back straps here. So the front, I ended up pulling it out. I went by pattern, and it was just too, so there's 2 different versions. There's a high V or a plunging V, but the plunging V it's not like super plunging, but Brooke needed to go up in the body. She has a longer body, but it was like super low cut. And it wasn't like showing a lot of like chesty skin. It was just showing a lot of her chest skin. She was like, yeah. So here are the straps so far. So this one's done. This one I'm almost done with. I got like 10 more rows or something. And then you hold these, and then you do the back, and then you connect them up here. So I went after the back. I continued the body. This is gonna be really hard to show. So here's where we should have like just went across and split for the V, but we went up like a full like couple inches, I think, or like 1.5 inches. So I went up 1.5 inches and then went over to split for her. That's like really the only mods. And I went a little bit longer in the front strap than what calls for because she's just taller. But I'm making sure I'm still stopping like at here on her, because I know this will, I don't want it to be too loose. So I want it to be kind of tight, and then it'll stretch out as she wears. So I stop the front here, and then I'll make the back. So I connect and I mark the back. So anyway, here's the front, coming to the back. After I'm finished that, I have to pick up and knit the back straps. And I've marked, I think, where I'm going to place them, but I'm going to reassess that when I look at it. But here are my markers where I'm going to place them. And the back half of the straps are going to be in blue. So that's going to look kind of cool. Like when she turns, you're going to be like, oh my gosh, they're like blue speckles. And so that's, even though I was like, are you sure? Because I'm like, I'll just keep this whole skein. She's like, no. I'm like, okay. It won't take that much yarn. So I'm going to have a bunch of yarn left over for something. But yeah, so the very back half of her strap is going to be blue speckles. Really cool. And the colorways are, they're both Dark Side of the Moon. I think that's like the base, maybe. It's an 80-20, but 80% superwash merino, 20% silk. And it's Twilight. This one is Twilight, which is the gray, and AG&C, which is the blue. And this one is also Twilight, which is the gray, which is not the same color, but it's okay. And Key Lime. And I definitely had to alternate skeins for sure. But once I did, it looks great. Like perfect. And I alternated every 2 rounds. I alternated every 2 rounds. For the straps, I did not alternate because, no thanks. So for the straps, I just did 1. But every 2 rounds, or 2 rows. Up here is rows, down here is rows. Every 2 I alternated. So it's perfect. So this is almost done. So by the next time I podcast, here like in the next, because all I have left are finishing this one front strap and then doing the 2 back straps and then combining them and blocking it. So she'll be able to wear it. I'm really excited. She already has like 3 other, I think we have yarn for at least 1 or 2 other tank tops for her. And I have tank tops I want to knit for me and I haven't even started any. Oh well. But it's really fun because I really want to knit like a whole bunch of these like cute cropped tank tops and stuff. Like all these cute designs, but like I don't wear at this stage in my life cropped tank tops. So it's really great that she does. So I'm like, cool, I'll make them for you because I really want to make them. Like, you know, when you really want to make something, but you know you won't want to wear it. So it works out. Okay, so we got that. Next, oh, I'll tell you, this is gonna be a WIP. I kind of consider it. Oh, so it's actually an old WIP. This is my 2018. So if you go back to like my my WIPs from like the beginning, my 2022 WIPs carryover episode, like in the my very first episode of the year, I go over all of my WIPs, which is like all of my old stuff. This was my oldest WIP. It was from 2018. So here's the yarn. I've torn the whole thing out, rewound it, and I'm gonna restart the exact same WIP though. And I was literally tearing apart my whole room yesterday. And because it was a knit crate pattern and yarn. Well, the yarn is from the One String. And I think it's like Sugar Plum or something. It's really pretty. I don't know if it was Sugar Plum. Something, right? Really pretty. And then the pattern is Damson Espalier by Liz Harris. You can kind of see, yeah. It's got this really cool like lattice kind of thing. Yeah, it's really pretty. So I'm gonna redo this, and I had everything else. I couldn't find the book, and I was like, oh my gosh. And I refused to give more money to Knit Crate for something I already bought. It was like $5. I'm like, well, maybe I'll find it on Ravelry, and I did. I'm like, oh cool, I don't mind giving $5 to Liz Harris, right, the designer. And then I clicked on it, and it was gonna go to Knit Crate. I'm like, no, I already gave them money. And so I'm like, I tried one more spot, and I found it. Thank goodness, just found it last night. So yeah, November 2018. So I got it all ready to go. Got it in my peekaboo pouch, which is the Kimberly pouch from Scrappy Angel. I've got it all ready to go. Yay. And I even have my notes in here, like where I marked from the last time. So that will hopefully help me. Although I think I know a lot more now. Oh, it has it right here. The One String Charm. Oh, it tells me the yarn. This is the One String Charm. And it's Frosted Plums. What did I say? Sugar plums? Frosted Plums. And it's a 90. So it says 90% superwash targy and then 20% nylon. So either it's an 80-20 or 90-10, whichever. So it's actually nice and thick. Very nice. So yay. I'll be doing that. Got everything in there to cast that on. And then I have my new cast on from yesterday as well on June 1st. This is in my Rebecca bag, which is, it's got 2 clear pockets. Also the Scrappy Angel. And I cast on this Americana all ready for July 4th. I got this, like I ordered it before July 4th. It's a pre-order last year. I think I got it in like August or September. So now it's perfectly ready for July 4th of this year. And it is Pretty Twisted Yarns. And it's the colorway America. It's on her Lush base. I know she redid her bases, so I'm not sure if this is still one of her stuff, but 75-25 Rito nylon. But yes, did I just do that upside down? Nope. So yeah, so here is, I'm just making shorty socks. And I just started, I think I did a 12 row, 64 stitch cast on, 12 row cuff. And I'm going to do a 20 rows and then do the heel. But here's I'm only going to do the heel if I'm going to use a contrasting color. If I want to keep it in the stripes, I'm just going to knit the tube and then do an afterthought heel. So yeah. And you know what I really liked about this cuff? I did something different that I've heard about. It's not like I didn't invent it. But like, look, do you see how you don't see any like purl bumps like mixed up from the previous row? I did, so right when it switches to the next color, no matter where it is on the row, you start knitting, and you knit an entire row from that starting point, and then when you get back to that row, then you continue in pattern again. So you knit a whole row once the color changes. And then look, isn't that pretty? It worked out so well. I'm sure everybody does this. Am I the only one that hadn't done it? I think I tried it one time and it didn't work for some reason. But yeah, it looks really nice. So my red, white, and blue ones, and you know who also has good red, white, and blue ones are Zebra Yarns. She's got some I want. Hers are like red and white or red and blue stripes, and then her contrasting color is the other color. But I like this one too because it's all in one, which is nice. I'll probably do stripes. I'll probably do an afterthought heel because I want a stripy heel. Okay, so that's my new cast-ons of yesterday. And I think that's it for WIPs. We are 47 minutes in. And the biggest portion is to come, which is acquisitions. So I make sure. WIPs. Everybody, did I get everything? Okay, so before I get into acquisitions, because acquisitions are next, I want to show our giveaway prize. Okay, so 500 subscriber giveaway prize. I showed it to you last time, maybe a couple times ago. I don't remember. But the first prize was donated by Macy of Mace of Skeins. Oh my goodness, you guys. This is DK weight 3 skein, perfect for a DK weight shawl. So this is on her Spade DK base, 75/25, 245 yards each. These colors are the Peach Sunrise. I have this color, I think, in fingering, or maybe even. This is Peach Sunrise, and then this is Frosty. And they go perfectly together. So what a beautiful shawl this would be. Oh my gosh, you guys. And a 3 skein DK weight shawl is a really good size. So this is prize number 1. Thanks, Macy. Macy's the sweetest. And our next donation was from Hey Country Creations. And she donated, it's a whole little goodie pack, but it comes with a stitch marker because she does bead weaving stitch markers. And it's, I don't know if you, oh, it's a little cow. Look at that cow. You can kind of see it. It's so cute. And it comes like a little sticker in there and a little candy. Whole little prize package for you. But it's Hey Country Creations, so if you want to check out her shop. Bead weaving, man. I love it. And I've done it before, but oh my goodness. It's a lot of work. Hey Country Creations. She is super sweet too. Lisa is super sweet. Okay, and I think I bought stuff too, and I even got little stickers. Mine was a little cat sticker, which, as you know, I don't know if you guys know how many animals we have. We've got cats. Technically, they're Brooke's. Brooke's got 2 cats. We've got 3 dogs, 6 chickens, a horse, 2 cats that are Brooke's, and now a bunny. Okay, so this is the giveaway. This glorious DK weight shawl and this cute little moo cow stitch marker. Isn't that cute, you guys? Okay, so to enter, we are going to do, obviously to enter in comments, it's a YouTube giveaway. So I want you guys just to comment down below. You can answer one of my questions. I have about the Stria cardigan. I did a ton of questions. You can tell me what kind of DK weight shawl you would make with this if you want. And I will mail this anywhere. Now, if you're out of the country, it may take a hot minute to get to you, but I will mail it to you. So I have no problem with that. So go ahead and enter, just comment below, say whatever you want. You can answer my questions or tell me something you liked or tell me something you want us to show you, whatever you want. But your comment below will get you into, and I'll pick it from number generator, and I will post it on the next episode. What time should I give you? I don't know. I can't think of it right now. I'm going to put it right here, the deadline to, if you're seeing this, midnight of this day, Eastern Standard Time. Midnight this day. And then I'll draw. And then I'll show it on the next podcast or whatever podcast after that. Okay. now, what's next? Okay, now acquisitions. Now, you guys, I don't think I have anything to really say. All of my dream and future knitting are going to be in my acquisitions, so I'm going to combine those two. Podcasts. Oh, I want to get into those really quick. Podcasts. Nectar Knitty Chats. Check her out. Oh my gosh, you guys, I cannot believe. I don't know why I didn't mention her last time. I've been watching her for a little while. It's Bree from Baltimore, which is local, kind of local to me. And when I wrote this down, she had 3 episodes. I think she's got like 5 or 6 now. She just got one posted. She might have more. She has more. She just visited England and then talked about the places she'd been to and yarn. I think she's doing that next. But she also showed you around Maryland Sheep and Wool last time. I haven't been watching podcasts. We've had family and sickness. But check her out because she's awesome. She has great knits and I love her aesthetic and everything. So go check her out. And also Knit Inc. Now they're not like a small podcast. They got like thousands of subscribers, but they're really cute. I just came across them. It's a mother-daughter, like an adult daughter, obviously an adult daughter and mother. And they also just went to England, and I don't think I've seen I haven't watched any of their latest stuff. So check them out too. But Nectar Knitty Chats, go check her out. Bree's awesome. Okay. And then reading and watching, oh my gosh, it's so old. It's how long I wrote this. Uncharted, the movie. Cause so I'm also a video gamer. Honestly, my past life, I think I was a video gamer before I was a knitter. I played all the Uncharted games. I think when I played the latest one and went all the way back to the first one. I think I'm still working through the first one, but I want to knit all the time. So I don't really play as many games. Halo, I was watching that with my son. He's now like boycotting it because it's not like the cartoon show. I don't know, whatever. Tokyo Vice, we're like stopped halfway through and we have to finish. That one's really good too. That's on HBO Max. And Stranger Things, you guys. Oh my gosh. Okay. Don't tell me. I have not started season 4, but I got Damon. I wrote and binge watched all 3 seasons. Got my husband to binge watch it, and then we watched season 3 together. So now he can watch the next one because he's like, oh no, I don't need to watch it. I'll just jump in and watch the new one with you. I was like, no thanks. I'm not going to spend the entire first episode explaining to you what happened before because that's what's going to happen. I don't need to watch it and then he'll just ask me questions the whole episode. No. I'm like, you can watch it by yourself then because I need to be in my space. Stranger Things 4 just released last week. I'm waiting for my mom to leave so I can binge it basically. So I haven't watched it yet. It's going to have 2 volumes. It's got this first volume and then it's got the next one releasing in July, I think. So, it's so good. Stranger Things. Okay. And I think that's it. Oh, I forgot to bring down Brooke. Got me the cutest stuff for Mother's Day. She got me 2 books and also a like a knitting project book. She like found on Amazon. It's super cute. I'll show them to you next time. Okay, so that's it for that. Now, next up is acquisitions and dream knitting. So if you guys don't want to watch that, which I didn't know this, that people don't like the acquisition sections of the podcast. That's like one of my main favorite things to watch because that's how I find out about things. Or you know how you see things online and it looks different, people hold it up on a podcast because it just looks different. And you can kind of get their take on it. I love the acquisition section. So, but if you don't want to watch it, you don't have to watch it. See you guys later. Okay, now we're in for the good stuff, guys. Take your drink. I hope you have your knitting. All right. So first, let's just do Yarnable. So I've got May's and June's, I think. I got June early. I got June before June. Usually she sends it out like at the beginning of the month and you get it like within like the 6th or 7th, but there are some months where she gets it to us super fast. This is May. I don't know if I showed you guys. No, I wouldn't have. Did I? If I have, it's okay, right? So the May 2022 is Avocardio. That's the name of the colorway of the yarn. It's like avocado, Avocardio. I love this green. I'm a big fan of green because, redhead. And it's super plushy. And it's brought to you by Guacamole, Retro Headbands, and Leg Warmers. But while I love the yarn, I think the extras are top notch this time. I got this cool, I didn't even take it out of the bag yet because I wanted to show you guys. I like almost refuse to use stuff sometimes. So I want to show it to you guys in pristine condition. So look at this. It's a Notions bag, but this is quite large. I could totally make this into a sock bag. It's even got a strap. Aren't those cute though? Oh my gosh. They're so cute. Okay, and then it came with this cute little Monster Knits stitch marker. Look at it, it's a little headband. And then this cute little bag pin. Isn't he cute? Okay, so that was May. Love it. I try to put everything back while I'm talking to you guys because otherwise my room will be even more of a mess when I'm done recording. All right, the next one for June. So if you haven't gotten your June, because it is June 2nd or whatever day you're watching this, if you haven't gotten it yet, you want to be surprised, don't look because it is kind of early for me to be showing this. All right, so this is Born to Stand Out, brought to you by Summer Sun, Beach Umbrellas, and Cool Drinks. Here's the yarn. Oh my goodness. Totally goes with my nails. Pretty. This is Brooke's job. I'm not very good at this. You can like see my eyes looking at you. So, oh, I didn't bring down everything. So basically flamingos were like the cute little thing to go with it. So I've got, I brought this down. I'm using this already. I've got 99 Problems, but a stitch ain't one. A little koozie. I've been using this whenever I'm sitting out on my back porch in the sun, hot summer sun. I'm throwing it around. You can tell it's all shaped already. And it also came with these really cool pink flamingo stirring sticks. Those are in my kitchen already. And then it came with this really cool a sunglass case. It is a knitter like a regular crafter, but way cooler. And it's like this like faux leather. It's pretty cool, actually, for sunglasses. Oh, and it's got like a hard, like it's a hard, cool, huh? I love it. Okay. So that was this month's Yarnable for June. Minus the Stir Sticks. I remember the other thing and forgot the Stir Sticks. Okay, now what else did I buy before Marilyn Sheep and Wall? Or whatever, what else came in the mail? Because I probably pre-ordered. And I still haven't gotten my Skank Cocaine. That was pre-order. That should come in the next couple weeks, I think. I did see she's on vacation though, so if it takes a little longer, that's totally cool. Everybody should get their vacation. So I made a huge purchase from, well, I say huge, wasn't that probably that big, from Lion Brand. It was on one of their 35% off days. So I really wanted to make, and I found this from Strings Attached podcast. Mowrey made this really cute, chunky, like color block sweater. Mondrian. It's the Mondrian sweater by Two of Wands. And Mowrey got the same kit that Two of Wands made, the color kit, the same one that came in the picture, and I did too. I loved it. Brooke, I'm making it for Brooke because she's totally her style, and I showed it to her and she really wants it. So obviously I'm not making a chunky sweater because it's with Hugh and me. So we know it's like the chunky sweater. I'm not making a chunky sweater right now. It's too hot here. In Virginia, it's cooler today. It's in the 80s. But like it's been in the 90s the last few days, which is like our humidity, which would be nice. I just sit outside with the fans underneath our cabana thing or like gazebo type thing, whatever. But it was a huge sale. So I'm like, I went ahead and got it because I also wanted to get some stuff for a tank top. So the colorways, I also got other colorways though because I knew I wanted to make hats. And like the Rexton hat that I got for the test knit I did, I also want to make it in different colors. So I got other colors of the Two of Wands Hue and Me that's not with the sweater because it's the same yarn for the Mondrian. This color is Desert. I got this color, Desert. It looks a little bit more pinkish tint to it in real life. I got more of this Fatigues colorway that I already showed you. Yeah, that's Fatigues. This is Agave. I got Agave. It's kind of like, yeah, pretty much that color. And I got peacoat because my husband wants the peacoat in a hat. It's a dark navy. It's definitely more navy in person. And then trying to make sure I don't show you the sweater ones. Love Song I got. And then also Rose Water. Isn't that pretty? It's more pinky in person. So I got those separate. Then I got the Mondrian sweater kit, and that includes this color, which is, well, I don't know where to, mustard. It includes saffron. And then, oh, these are in bags, sorry guys. It includes this white one, which is probably just mustard, saffron, salt, and then artichoke, which is green. So these are the color block colors for Brooke's sweater. You like how I'm holding? All right, so these are the colors for Brooke's color sweater. Totally up her alley. She's kind of got this like 70s retro kind of aesthetic that she loves. I don't dress that way because, you know, I grew up in the 80s, so that was too close for comfort for me. Okay, so that's her sweater, the Mondrian sweater. So I got the kit, all of these for the hat. I went a little overboard. The Rexton hat is pretty awesome, so I got a whole bunch. And then I also got this, and I really wanted this Kobu in the color lilac, I think, right? Yes, lilac. And I got it to make a tank top. Did I write that down? Of course not. Why would I have written that down? I'll put it here. The tank top. It's a 2 of Wands tank top, and I bought the kit. It just comes with this and the pattern. And I bought the Mondrian kit. Also came with the pattern. So yeah, this is Kobu by Lion Brand, which, if you guys don't know, Kobu is 51% cotton, 49% rayon from bamboo. So it'll be nice for a tank top. I like that color. Okay, so that was all in one box. I got a nice big old box. It's really exciting. And I did all of that in 35% off. So it's a good deal. Now I got some pre-orders in. People were having sales. Okay, my Mace of Skeins. We ordered twice from her last update, or maybe even 2 updates ago. The first order we did I show this last time? I don't think we had it. Brooke already took hers. Sorry, crinkling. I might have showed you this. I'm going to show you again. I got in Spade Fingering, it is her Sunday, I think. Yeah, Sunday, like the days of the week. Sunday colorway. This is a colorway she had last year too, and I loved it. And I actually have one skein, and I have a mohair skein that she gifted me because she's so sweet. But I had already bought one. I was like, you know, I want to make a t-shirt out of this color. I love it. It's like a pastel tie-dye is what it reminds me of. And this was the one I had last year. So like, oh my gosh, look how similar. These are the new ones. So I was like, also alternate skeins. So, you know, a whole year apart, right? They're not going to be the exact same dye lot. But they look, I mean, look. Look at that. You can barely even tell, like, honestly. Macy, you did such a great, this is from last year, Macy. This is from this year. Look how great that is. So great. And I also have it in mohair. So these are my 2 old ones I already had. This is mohair. This is her, what's it called? Royal Flush base. And so I was going to do a t-shirt. Then I and I can always use this with something else. Or I can incorporate it into the shirt somehow. Awesome, huh? Okay, so I got that. That was my first order. And then Brooke really wanted these 2 colors. Macy had shown these other 2 colors. We ordered this in the second order. Macy has shown these colors together, and Brooke really wanted a tank top out of them. It's more corally in person. This is coming out really bright. They're both coming out really bright. They're more, you can't tell. Okay. This is Marigold. And this is, right, Call Me on My Shell Phone. I love her names. So she had shown these two. It's way more corally red in the person. On Macy's Instagram account, and Brooke was like, I have to have a tank top in these two colors. And then when we made my first order, I ordered like as soon as she released it in case things sold out. Brooke got something per blanket. And then we finally found a pattern, so I knew how many of each color I would need because she would want them both, and she wanted it to be kind of two-toned. And so I found a pattern that she wanted that we were all going to do, well, that she agreed on, that she really liked, that was two-tone. And I only needed one of each, so I ordered them for her. It's on the Spade Fingering 75-25. So this is for Brooke. This is like, basically as soon as I'm done with the summer corn tank, I'm casting this on. And did I write down? Yes, it's the Synthesis tank. I'll show a picture. By Carrie Blummer. And it's at Carrie Knits on Instagram. There's 3 different fits. There's a fitted tank, an A-line, and a relaxed crop. I'm going to do it in two-tone because I think if I read the pattern right, you knit it sideways. So I'm going to knit from the middle of the back to the front in one color, and then the middle of the front to the back in the other color. So it'll be two-tone, like coming together. And I think I'm going to make her, because the 2 fits are fitted tank, A-line, and relaxed crop. And the relaxed crop looks just like the fitted tank, just shorter. So that's what she wanted, was like a relaxed crop. It's still fitted, so I'm not quite sure why it's a relaxed crop, but. And so I only needed 2 skeins for her size. So that's what I'm making next for her. Super exciting. And then I also got, because as soon as, or did I already put that away? Because as soon as she released her spring stickers. Or summer stickers. So I had to order her summer stickers. So talking about stickers, last episode I mentioned stickers, about how I get them to put on my water bottles. And they asked me, so I had people ask me, hey, how are they with washing? And I'm like, funny you should ask. Because I have a stack of these stickers that I've been collecting. And I have not put them on, like here, I have 2 cups. I have a water cup. That's my water cup because it keeps it super cold. And I want to get a Yeti, but I don't have one. And then my other cup, which has more of a straw, and I use that for anything that's not water, like tea or juice or anything. And my whole intention is to put stickers all over these. Not on top of that, I'll go around that. But like my other cup is plain, like gray. I could put it all over. And I have not. I just keep collecting the stickers to put them on here. And I don't, because here's my problem. I get all excited. I get my stack of stickers out and I get my cup. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to put my stickers on. And then I can't decide. I have commitment issues. Because what if I put something here and then I can't fit something else and I should have moved it, and like you can't really plan it out until you put it on. I have a problem. It's just stickers on a cup. But basically because I can't decide, and I immediately get overwhelmed whenever I pull out my stickers. I'm like, I'm going to do this. And I'm like within like 5 minutes, I'm like, no, I can't. I just can't today. So I need to just do it. Who cares? Put them on, right? But then I'm like, but then I'll waste a sticker if it like has, and I don't want to ruin it. I have a problem, you guys. So the next episode, I should have stickers on my cup. Is my goal. Like I've got tons I've been saving. Like I get in orders, you know, and I keep them or I buy them. So yes, hopefully I will get those done. So now my cute spring stickers will go on there from Mesa Skeins. Okay, so I got that, and then almost to Maryland Sheep and Wool. I'll show one more thing that I bought actually after Maryland Sheep and Wool. So, oh wait, I forgot one more thing I ordered. Okay. I ordered, Hugh Loco had a sale, and I've always wanted to try one of our backyard chickens, and it was like a flash sale or something. So I got, actually you can't see that, the Silver Sea Bright Hen in Phyllis sock. So hold on, crinkle up. love this one. So it's like gray with some like mauve like hints in here. I don't know if you can see the mauve. So basically these two colors, I would say, this is definitely more mauve in person, are in this. So pretty. I can't wait. I don't know what I'm gonna make. Probably socks. Maybe a shawl though. I don't know. It's so pretty. And I've never tried their the backyard chicken collection by Hue Loco. And it's Phyllis socks, so $75.25. The same one I use in my cardigan, my Stria cardigan. Did I say the Stria cardigan was by Andrea Mowrey? I'm sure you guys all know that, right? So the minis are mauve and juniper. Oh, that's right. The color's mauve. Mauve and juniper. And this is silver sea bright chicken. So yay. So I got that in the mail. Seriously, I can't wait till I get my Skanko Kanks. I'm gonna show you guys that. It's so pretty. Okay, so this, I went to, my bunny had an eye issue and I was panicking, and it was like before Memorial Day weekend, so it was last weekend, and nobody had any openings, no vets, all vets are full. Of course, he's a bunny, so he has to go to an exotic vet. I'm learning all this. And like, there's hardly any out there and they're all full. And so I had to drive. There was one left that had an emergency drop-off opening. And it was all the way in Alexandria. I'm in Haymarket. It was over an hour drive. And it was like thunderstorming and tornado watch. I was driving through the storm. My mom came with me, panicking on my bunny. And I was like, oh my God, my bunny has eye. Because all of a sudden I read like he's having an eye issue. And all of a sudden it was like, he could be dying if he had an eye issue. Oh my gosh, I was panicking. So while we were there, we went to like a little diner to wait. So I could drop off and wait. And it was over an hour drive. So I didn't want to drive all the way home, because I didn't even get to drop off till like 1 o'clock, and they close at 5. So I'm like, we'll just stay here. So we went to the little diner, and I'm like, wait a minute. And my mom even asked me. She's super, super sweet, because she's not a huge fan of knitting. She likes getting the knitted items, but she doesn't understand my knitting. Hi, Mom. But she suggested, she was like, are there any knitting stores around here? And I was like, oh no. I'm like, wait, where am I? Alexandria, Old Town. And I'm like, Fiber Space. I've never been to Fiber Space because it's a hassle to get to. But we were already there, like 6 minutes away. And I'm like, well, let's just drive over and see if we can get parking. I know parking is a challenge there. And magically, this whole area was open. It was meant to be. So they even gave me a free bag for signing up for their little points, which why wouldn't I want to sign up for points? Hello. And I knew they had just gotten a shipment of Knitting for Olive in and Antigone, which I don't even know if I'm saying that right, Amanda. Is it Antigone or Antigone? I say Antigone, but I could be totally wrong. So the Knitting for Olive I got, because it's summer weight stuff, I got Pure Silk. So Knitting for Olive Pure Silk, and it's the dark, deep petroleum, which is like a very like grayish navy blue, I would say. And their Pure Silk is so good, and it's ethically sourced, I think. Which means that they don't, I don't really know how, I read somewhere, it's like, it could be more nubby in places because they're using like old cocoons or something. Honestly, I don't know, you guys. But if you look it up, you can find out more. And it's, these are 50 gram skeins, I think. Yep. So I got, and this is the color, because I already picked over for all these, of course. So I got the one that had the color that I liked that had the most skeins. And I got all of them. I think I got 5 skeins. So basically 2.5 100-gram skeins. I got 5 50-gram skeins. And I was going to make either a tank top. I think I could definitely get like a t-shirt out of this. So I got this, I want a t-shirt for these hot, sticky Virginia summers. Really pretty. And then the Antigone, which, Amanda, don't be laughing if I'm saying that wrong. Amanda's probably chuckling if I'm saying that wrong. Because she introduced me to this. This is her favorite linen, and I've never tried it. So I got this like olive color, which is it called olive? What is it? No, it's called Laurier. It's like an olive green. Antigone. It's 100% linen. So the other one's 100% silk. This one's 100% linen. Another great. And I've never knit with linen. And my friend Amanda loves linen, and she loves this brand. So I figured, hey. And to me, it does feel softer than most linens I felt. So I like that. And I got whatever they had left. They had three skeins. These are 100-gram skeins. So I got 3 of these, which I'm also gonna try to get a t-shirt, and if not, a tank top out of this. Very exciting. And so, oh, and I also grabbed one of these, which I've never had before. I was really excited about. Tuft, and I got lavender. It's the Tuft hand balms, and it smells really good. Really good lavender. So yeah, I just wanted to get, I wasn't planning on it. I'm saving all of my big shopping trips after Maryland Sheepin Wool because we're going to the UK. I know I said this last time. We have a big trip to the UK coming up. We're hitting London, Liverpool, which I know it sounds random, but Dalen is getting the Beatles experience, which is just like his dream. He's getting the Beatles experience. There's a Beatles thing in London too that he's doing, but also the Beatles experience in Liverpool. He's a huge Beatles fan. This is part of his like high school graduation gift, which by the way, that was in 2020. So, and we're going to, after Liverpool, we go to Edinburgh in Scotland, and then we're going to flying over to Ireland, and we're going to be in Dublin. Oh my gosh, so exciting. So I've already been planning the yarn stores. That's just what I meant to say. So I'm trying to like, but this was like a total stress buy, and also I wanted them because, you know, they're good yarns for summer. I was stressed buying because my buddy, and they hadn't called me, so I was like, oh my god, they're calling me because he's dying, and they haven't called me because he's dying, and they have to keep him all weekend. I was super panicky, and then he's fine. He got medicine and some eye ointment. And he looks a little worse for wear with his eye. They like shaved the whole thing. But he's doing fine. He's feeling a lot better. He's like running around. He's always running around. That's why I didn't understand. I'm like, he seems fine. They're like, well, is his energy lower? I'm like, I don't know. I've had him for like a week. I've never had a bunny before. I don't know what he's supposed to act like. It's very traumatizing for me. So I was like afraid that I like broke him, and you know, anyways. Okay, so now we're going, that was actually pretty good. Not doing too bad actually. So on my time, it's an hour and 20 minutes, and it's probably not that on your time, so I'm gonna be cutting some of that out. So I'm gonna go into Maryland Sheepin Wool. Literally, I'm gonna tell you that I bought all this in like an hour because we were fast. My husband was also there speed walking, and I really wanted to I got my bunny last. I went and picked up the bunny last on my way out. So I had pre-ordered him before everybody got sick, so I had to go pick him up, and then I had to buy other things. Okay. Oh, you know what? I have one more thing. You see what happens? One more order before that came in the mail. I put in this bag. That's why. So Edison Fibercraft, which is now a new favorite of mine, because, okay, so Edison Fibercraft was moving. She was moving locations, houses, something, and so she wanted to get rid of all of her current stock. She was literally selling $10 mystery skeins, and she was paying shipping. I'm sorry, so am I paying you to take your, are you paying me to take your yarn? That's basically what it was, because I paid $10 for a skein of yarn, hand-dyed, with free shipping. What? And so by the time I looked at it, like everything was almost gone, and she kept like adding, oh, I found a couple more skeins. So I would get on there and it would be gone. So I got on, basically grabbed the very last DK. She had a DK. Wait, so this is what I got. This is a mystery skein. So it's coming across a little bit more chestnutty. It's definitely more sand color. And look at this. This was a mystery skein, you guys, that I got for $10 and it shipped to my house. Edison Fibercraft. This is her AMP DK base, so 100% superwash merino. And this is the colorway Skipper. I just love her dye job on this, and it's beautiful, beautiful. I think I'm gonna make a hat maybe out of this. I have a couple DK weight hat patterns. I don't know. It's so pretty. I mean, look at that blue. It's so pretty. $10. Go follow Edison Fibercraft. She's got great yarn. Great. And it's very soft and plushy. I love it. And she is at Edison Fibercraft on Instagram. Almost forgot that one. Okay. All right. So now Maryland Sheepin Wool. So I had a whole bunch of items I definitely wanted to get. The first place I went was Bumblebee Acres. Like the very first one, and because I also had planned it out on the map, so I knew what door I would come in and what would be closer. It was really fun because I saw the day before that someone had posted that they had the Stephen King sock set, like the thing that they weren't going to dye ever again was there. And it's the Christine and Extra Bloody Mini. So this is the Christine colorway. So she had dyed this as a part of a mystery club in January. Everyone loved it because people posted like them knitting it up. Everyone loved it, so they did like a re-release, like a one-time, you know, re-dye, and they did it, and I missed out on that one too. Like, I think I sold out in like 3 minutes. So I was like, oh, okay. And I saw they had some at Maryland Mall. I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to go. So I hit there first. And I actually got, this is her Coquette sock base. So it's definitely plushier. And the Coquette sock is 75% superwash Coriadale and 25% nylon. So it's thicker, more sturdy, which I like this for socks. Because like, it reminds me of Woolens and Nosh. Theirs is also super thick and like sturdy. And it's so cushy when you wear them. So I got this. It knits up so beautifully. I'm so excited about this. And so they had this base, and they also had the regular fingering base, which I don't know what it's called. And then my husband, who's with me, picked out, because he loves socks. He loves them. I'm going to crank these for him, because I am not knitting him size 15 socks. So he was wandering around. They all have like different themes of colors. They have Bridgerton colorways and Outlander colorways. And so he saw this one, was like, ooh, I want these in socks. I'm like, okay. I'm like, you want this base? And because this is a silk base, right? Yes, this is 80% superwash merino, 20% silk. I'm like, so you want silk or do you want, I showed it to him in like the regular one. And he's like, what's the difference between silk? I'm like, well, I mean, they'll still make socks. It's just that it'll be more of like a cooler weight, you know. He's like, oh yeah, it'll be more fancy dress socks. So I'm making fancy dress socks that I'll be cranking. And this is the Black Gate, which is Lord of the Rings themed. I'm like, oh, perfect, honey. Look at Lord of the Rings. The Black Gate. It's on Bubble Sock, which is the 20% silk in it. It's so nice, so pretty. He loves it, and I'm gonna crank it when I get my new machine, I think. So I have my 1908 Gearhart vintage that I'm learning on, and then I've ordered a Erlbacher Gearhart, and it should be here. Like, I think due to my calculations, because I should have gotten, when they first told me, it was like a 13-week turnaround. Well, that would have been like beginning of May. So like after like mid-May, I emailed, was like, hey, because I saw on the Facebook page that people were like knew their number in line. And I was like, I don't know my number in line. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna email and find out, because I know they're super busy, you know. I'm like, hey, can I just check, you know, my number? What number in line am I? I was number 52 in mid-May. I thought I was gonna get it like any day. I was like, oh, I got a minute, because they do 10 a week. So by my calculations, I should get an email. Because what you do is you get an email on Friday, because they set up the next round, and they ship out the next round by the next Wednesday usually. So I should get my email on June 17th to Friday for the next week. And I should get it like basically 2 weeks before we go on our vacation. So I'm going to spin or crank Damon socks. I still have to learn the ribber and the heels and toes. That was going to be my goal for May, is to learn how to do the hung hem and heels and toes, which is the same thing. And also, then once I learn that, I want to learn the ribber. Because with Damon, I really want to make him the rib socks, because that'll really help with his dress socks. So pretty. Okay, so those two were both from Bumblebee Acres. And then the next place I went to, they were like out. My number 2 spot was a place I hit up at Rhinebeck so big. And I went there and they were like completely sold out. So like of everything I would want, I was like, never mind. There was a lot of places I actually walked away with nothing that I totally thought I was going to buy something. And another thing I really wanted was a needle punch kit, or punch needle kit. Because I wanted to learn how to do punch needle. I've never done it before. I couldn't find anything I really liked. And then I went to Distal Fink Fiber, and they had their own kits. I didn't even know this, but I was checking out their yarn. They make their own patterns. This is the pattern I got. Isn't that pretty? I love how it takes up all of it is gonna be colored in. I love that. And so it comes with everything, which I also need. And it's all hand dyed. Isn't that pretty? So pretty. And then it tells you, they even had the punch needles there for you to buy, and it tells you on here which one I needed, which is perfect. I know nothing. This is an Oxford needle, punch needle. So I got this kit, so I just need to learn how to do it. I'm really excited about it. It comes with everything. I love that. That's my first punch needle kit. So I took one thing off my list, like, cool, I got something for punch needle. And then where did I go? Oh, and I saw Kim Dye's yarn. I love Kim Dye's yarn. And I was going to get her show colorway, which I love. I'm like, it's so pretty. But then I saw that she had That's a different one. She had mushroom hunting available. And I've been wanting mushroom hunting so bad. So this is her mushroom hunting colorway. I just love it. I love how it knits up. So I chose 3 for a t-shirt, even though it's wool. So it's 80/20 superwash merino nylon. It'll just be a warmer t-shirt. And so I chose 3 skeins of lighter speckled, and then there's like another 3 there that were much, much heavier speckled. So you can like, you know, but they're all the same color obviously, but I chose a lighter speckling for my t-shirt. They're just so, I've always wanted mushroom hunting. They're so pretty. I've never got to see it in person. I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to get this. So I got these 3 instead from Kim Dye's Yarn. She's so sweet too. Okay, isn't that so pretty? Oh my gosh, I'm really excited about it. Okay, so I got these, and you'll see the trend because I picked up this one skein that I thought was like this. Then I saw Urban Curls, which is another one I wanted to stop at. Urban Girl Yarns, and I got to meet them in person. They're super cool. Okay, so I got 2, and I was trying not to get single skeins because I have a bazillion single skeins actually. This are all single skeins fingering. This is pairs. So pairs or sets of something that go together. And down here are sweater quantities of just fingering. This is my fingering cabinet. This is like bulky, worsted, no, DK, worsted, Aran, bulky, yikes. Okay. I got these 2 colors. They're just calling to me. This one I think is Michelle Obama. Yes, Michelle Obama. I just love this. All right, and then this is Ruth Bader Ginsburg. 100% hands down had to buy that just because of the name itself, but also I love this colorway. Obviously, you see I have like a, I love this color. And I think they're both the same base, right? They're both on the Virginia base, which is 90% superwash merino, 10% nylon for both of them. So they could be socks, hat, shawls, I don't know. It could go in color work. Like this one might be like a color work, or even socks, I don't know. I love them all. Okay, so that was Urban Girls Yarns. Then I wanted to stop at, is that all I bought? Okay. Wild Hair Fibers. So Wild Hair is a local one to me actually, and I always see them at the end of a festival for some reason whenever I go. And by that time I usually spent all my money. And then I'm like, oh, next time I have to stop there. And this time I stopped there as one of the first things because her daughter was also selling crystal, like jewelry that has crystals on it. And Brooke is a huge crystals fan, so I got her a necklace, like a moon-shaped something. I got her that, and so then she has this fiber available. Oh my gosh, it's so soft, you guys. Look at this. It's so great with my hair. For spinning, because I need to learn to spin. I got an Angora rabbit to spin the hair, but do I know how to spin yet? Nope. I gotta learn to do that. But I got this braid. Oh my gosh. It's so soft. It is a Silk Road blend. 62.5 merino wool, 25% reclaimed sari silk, 12.5% bamboo rayon. And this is the colorway Precious Jade. I love how it's tweedy. Look at those colored tweedy bits. Oh my gosh, it's so soft too, you guys. I'm so excited to spin this. And braids of fiber are way cheaper than skeins of yarn, but then you have to spin it. So you know. And then I saw they were doing this fundraiser for Ukraine, so I'm a sucker for that. So you buy this and like $5 got donated to Ukraine. And the other ones were all Ukraine colors, which I've already got a couple of sets of Ukraine colors already. So, but they had a sunflower color for the sunflowers. And I'm like, oh my gosh, first of all, Brooke's favorite flower is a sunflower. So, and she saw it, she was like, I'm like, I actually got that to make you something. So she's very excited about this colorway. She actually wants a Musselburgh hat in this. So she wants 2 requests. She has a Musselburgh hat in this and also in one of the Mesa Skeins colorways that I have saved for her. And then we went to the very last stop before Bunny was Cottontail Farm. which is a favorite of mine. Brooke loves their bags, so I got her a bag, which she'll show next time. I think it has cows on it, and Brooke, I FaceTimed her, so sick. She was like, hello, like showing her, what do you want? And then it was so cute because, oh, I forgot her name. Who is the owner of Cottontail Farm? Anyway, she was helping me because I was panning all the bags, and she was like, what about the cow one? I'm like, I don't see a cow one. And the whoever owns the Cottontail, she's like, oh, it's right there. So we were we wanted a large one for her blanket. She wanted it for her blanket. And so she got that. And then I got the show special, basically, because it was in the same booth as her mom. I didn't know this. Cottontail Farm is a bag maker and other things. But her mom is a yarn dyer. Didn't know that. And her mom does Gypsy Mountain Farm. Her name's Robin. So I got the kit. So this was made by Cottontail Farm. What is her name? Anyways, she has notions and bags. It's really cute. And actually, I was like, what does this remind me of? And Brooke was like, that reminds me of Beauty and the Beast. I'm like, it does. Like a Beauty and the Beast, like the rose. Oh my gosh, it totally does. And be perfect for like a small shawl or socks. And then it came with this beautiful set. And it is a merino cashmere nylon. So 80-10-10. 80% merino, 10% cashmere, 10% nylon. And it equals out to 400 yards. I think I'm gonna make like a shawl. And you know what it's called? This is like reminding me. I want to make this into a Tunisian cowl, or that Tunisian shawl or cowl that I really want. I think it's cowl. But I want to do Tunisian crochet with this. It's gonna be so pretty. And then this bag is so cool. I love this. And it's a drawstring. I love the handle. And then I bought so you're gonna see this because I bought a couple of their stickers. Because you know, I use them all the time. Isn't this one cute? Look, he's juggling yarn balls, and this one is a sack of yarn ball sheep. So these are going on my cups. I promise. Promise. It's gonna happen. Hopefully. So that's what I got from me, and then Brooke got a huge bag. I think that's it for Mailer Chic Mole, and then a bunny. So that's actually, I did this really fast. You guys, did I talk? Oh, you know what? I probably sped talk. So you can slow me down on so you know, if I ever super speed talking for you guys that can't understand me, you can go in there and slow down the frame. I think it's under settings, so you can slow me down a little bit. But that's it, because I had a lot to show you guys, and that didn't take as long as I thought it did, and so I am 100% certain 100% certain that I sped talk. I'm sorry. I was just really excited to talk to you guys. Yeah, so don't forget about a giveaway. Comment below whatever you want. You can answer any of my questions. You can tell me what kind of shawl you would make or whatever you would make with this. You can go check out Hey Country Creations site and tell me what your favorite stitch marker that she has there is. You can ask me questions about my bunny. Whatever you want. Whatever comment. Just comment down below and that'll enter you in to our giveaway. And right here again is the date that you have to comment to enter the giveaway. After that, I'll cut it off and I'll do the drawing. And I think that's it. I keep looking around because I'm just assuming that I'm forgetting something. But I don't think so. I will show it next time if I did. All right, everyone. So stay tuned. Comments down below. It's open to everybody, no matter where you live. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.